Every day all around us, there are some crazy things that take place, and some of them you would never believe unless they were actually captured on camera. So join us as we have a look at 30 moments that, if not recorded, no one would believe it. For this guy, what began as a normal car wash routine was about to end in disaster when his car suddenly caught fire. This sudden occurrence threw him into a form of hilarious confusion at first, but thanks to the stars, he eventually found a way to save the day. If you're looking for a sign not to walk on muddy ground, unless you're sure of what's in front of you,
look at the state of my feet, I've got to try and get over there.
then you should take this guy as an example. I guess he was lucky that there were no dangerous reptiles in the water, but I'm sure the case may not always be the same for everyone. Baking a cake may not seem like a serious chore for a lot of people. I mean, you could get it done in the blink of an eye. However, the guy in this clip is an exception. It seems easier for him to roast himself in the oven than to seamlessly bring out an already baked cake. You would think that these guys have a good team spirit. I mean, that's what it looks like. All hands were on deck to retrieve their lost football, but did it end as you would want it to? Of course not. The hilarious turn of events is proof that our priorities differ. So don't be mad if your besties pick a football over you. This clip has me wondering, just as you are, isn't it strange that he couldn't think of a more proper way to clear the snow off his car? Trust me, if this moment wasn't recorded, no one would have believed that someone used his child as a wiper. It's just weird. I think everyone agrees that we're made differently, and these two clips show people whose bodies were obviously made of elastic strings or some super flexible materials. And who do you think did it better? Let's have it in the comments down below. When talking about unbelievable moments around us, nature unarguably takes the front seat. In this clip, we see a jaw-dropping moment when a patch of soil is removed and we can see the fire burning right under the ground. It's really hard to tell the cause of that eye-popping situation. Could that really be the gate to the underworld? This clip captures a really bizarre and dangerous stunt pulled by a skydiver. This guy set his parachute on fire right there in the sky. And I'm sure you would wonder if he has a death wish. But surprisingly, he landed without a scratch. Would you have believed if someone told you that a man flew or levitated in the sky? Well, maybe not. But this clip is enough evidence that many unbelievable things happen around us. With a machine attached to his body, this man must have felt like Superman as he flew up to the sky. This sweet father and child moment would have turned sour when the bike the man was sitting on lost its balance, but all thanks to his swift response, he was able to save himself and the child from impending doom. And the whole thing ended like nothing went wrong in the first place. In their quest for fun, these bare-chested men stand at the roadside, where drivers splash water all over them. Not a lot of people would consider this a cool thing to do, but these men just don't mind. I mean, as long as they're having a good time, there's nothing really to worry about. In this clip, nature shows off again, and we see water gushing out of a tree in a very large quantity. In this amazing sight, you could tell,
wow,
that the guys who made this rare finding were also astonished, as one of them is seen posing for a shot beside the mysterious tree. Without an iota of doubt, the human world is full of several talents, and the guy in this clip is one of those stunners. The speed and accuracy with which he caught those cups is worthy of applause, and trust me, without the camera, you would have never thought there was such talent as this. If you think the previous clip is the smoothest thing you've seen, then these guys will blow your mind even more. With precision fit for a James Bond movie, they jump right into trucks and cars through windows, and make it look so simple and stress-free. In another tale of accuracy, this guy surprisingly knocks off a bottle cover in just a single shot. Call it talent or skill, the guy's aim is so perfect that I think he's fit for the president's seat. I mean, don't we all need that kind of focus in our lives? How would you react if you were walking the streets and you saw this guy moving around with a refrigerator mounted on his head? Now I know it's kind of strange, but we can't ignore the fact that his balance is top-notch. Just when you would think that you've seen it all, the guy in this clip is even weirder than the first. This clip captures one of the most spectacular dunks in basketball history. The guy attempting to shoot the ball with his elbows looked like a wild joke at first, but the result has a wow effect that cannot be ignored. If you think only humans love shiny things, then this video will change your mind. While the shop owner was probably sleeping and snoring, this rat was moving a piece of jewelry from the shelf.
The rat ended up making its way towards this very expensive necklace and it ended up grabbing a hold of it.
Just imagine the shock when you find out the little rat stole your diamond. You know that adage about a camel fitting into the eye of a needle? Yep, the big guy in this clip is proof that it is possible in reality. How he managed to effortlessly jump through that loop seems kind of like magic. This clip captures a creepy moment when a large number of blackbirds are seen flying out of a train. Doesn't it look like a movie? I mean, it's strange that this number of birds drove on a train, but the soft life isn't only for humans, so birds should be allowed to migrate in some luxurious vehicles as well. While it takes the presence of big wild animals to make some people panic, some other people, like the one in this clip, would go into a frenzy just at the sight of a small rat. But before we blame the woman, just look at that cat slacking on the job. Unlike the woman in the previous clip, this lady would not rest until the rat was out of her house. And the fact that she went through the hard work of building a road from water packs makes it even more hilarious. There are several ways you can set wood ablaze, but this car owner chose the most dramatic one. Thinking about it, he probably just thought he could kill two birds with one stone, ignite his car, and set the wood on fire at the same time. No matter what you think you're going through right now, just know that there is this small car somewhere saddled with the responsibility of towing a bigger truck. I mean, what could go wrong? At first glance, you could tell that this bus driver looked confused, and you wouldn't be wrong because he eventually proved it in the end. Just imagine that a driver keeps several other cars waiting because he doesn't know what he's doing. This clip shows a natural disaster that swept off two lamp poles and made the whole place bare in only a few seconds. The feeling of achievement after this guy was able to throw the ball into that plastic is top-notch. I mean, those were some good throws, right? Oh! These boys made epic throws that were so precise, just like the guy in the previous clip. Trust me, if that moment wasn't recorded, you may never believe it actually happened. In this clip, the whole area was covered with dollar bills, and it looked like it had just rained down some cool hard cash. I'm sure these passers-by would pray that something like this happens every day. I mean, who doesn't love free money? Imagine that you're watching a live football match, and a little ball enters the pitch, grabs the football, and runs off. That doesn't seem like something that would happen normally, but this little boy proved us all wrong. During a live performance, this artist's hair caught on fire. However, his composure is really astounding. He has to be the first man on Earth who would remain calm even when he was about to be consumed by an inferno. When luck is on your side, every shot you take ends up perfect, just like the guy in this clip. I'm sure he wouldn't even expect that shot to be hit, but there you have it. That brings us to the end of these incredible moments. Would you have believed some of them if they were not recorded? Tell us in the comments section down below and let us know which of these moments is your best. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.